Judith Durham will be farewelled in style as her family accepts an offer of a state funeral from the Victorian Premier Daniel Andrews. The surviving Seekers are leading the many tributes.
She was the voice of a generation. Judith Durham and the Seekers were the soundtrack of Australian pop in the 1960s, taking it around the world.
She'd like to be remembered as someone who really had something to give to the world.
It's 60 years since she and bandmate Athol Guy met.
Yes, I'm Judith Durham. Are you Athol Guy?
All I can say is it was cosmic magic. We knew it, we felt it.
And Durham herself predicted it to her sister, Beverly Sheehan.
She said to me when she was 9 years old, I'm going to sing on all the stages around the world and I'm going to be famous.
And that glorious, angelic voice. Despite battling a lung condition since childhood, the 79-year-old was taken to the Alfred Hospital from her Brighton home early last week. On Friday morning, she was moved to palliative care and died that night after final messages of love from her bandmates.
Really fortunate to have had that those few minutes with her on the end of a phone where we spoke about love for one another and happy times.
Graham Simpson has been Durham's manager for 30 years and was one of the last to spend time with her in her final hour.
In the lead up to a performance, she never felt capable of it. But then she sort of walked out on stage and opened her mouth. That's when the performance took over.
The Prime Minister called her a national treasure and an Australian icon. Confirmation this afternoon that her family has accepted the offer of a state funeral.
She would be blown away by the outpouring of love that she is experiencing at the moment.
With Judith, beautiful thing about her was that every performance she gave 110%.